Every hour, an estimated 50 young people become infected with HIV. Approximately 2.6 million young people aged 15 to 24 years live with HIV. Eastern and Southern Africa are the world's most affected region, with 430,000 new infections each year. Less than 40% of young people have basic information about HIV, while key health services are often withheld from adolescents and young people due to their age, their marital status, and/or legal status. As a result, teenage pregnancy rates remain high, with 20% of young women having given birth by the age of 17 in a number of African countries. With such reproductive health challenges, there is a need for a comprehensive sexuality education and sexual and reproductive health services in Eastern and Southern Africa.
What we need to do here is to make sure that that youth, that young one in school, knows everything about sexuality education.
For the first time, national and regional decision makers from health and education in Eastern and Southern Africa came together to review young people's sexual health needs and concerns and mobilize political commitment, investment, and intensified action across 21 countries in Eastern and Southern African region.
The fact that we are saying young people today campaign is something that is for young people and it's by young people.
One of our main efforts is to see how we can increase access to comprehensive sexuality education to both in and out of school.
One of the key aspects that we have looked at is to empower them with comprehensive knowledge. So we have a project that trains young people to be equipped with this information, which is the Peer Educators Academy, such that they can be ambassadors of change into the societies that they go to, the communities that they work with.
So we are reaching them through existing government schools where we do train teachers, build their capacities in order for them to deliver sessions to in-school learners.
We have been able to train even the tutors, and this is very key because now we are looking at the before the teachers we are going to produce should be able to stand in front of a class and be able to address these sexuality education issues.
Reach a Hand, working with young people, has looked out for vital partners that we can work with to help us address these issues. We have the intergenerational dialogue, which looks at bringing different stakeholders that have a critical say in the issues that affect young people. We bring together people like policymakers in the different ministries. We bring together school teachers, bring together community leaders and young people or representatives of young people to be able to sit down at a round table and talk about issues that affect young people in society in regards to sexual and reproductive health.
So we developed a school health policy. That school health policy has been presented, has been validated, has been presented to top management of the Ministry of Education, of course, and the Ministry of Health, and has been approved at that level.
We identify youth ambassadors that we train, or peer educators that we train, and these peer educators go out into the communities and into the schools to reach out to other young people with comprehensive sexuality education and knowledge. In the schools, these young people look out for groups of young people in the schools between numbers of 10 and 20, whereby they are able to freely and openly discuss information which they have gotten from our training in regards to sexual and reproductive health.
One of the things that we can do as UNYPA is to see that the voices of different young people living with HIV in the country are paying, especially their voice, and also implement what young people living with HIV in the country think they can benefit in the young people to the campaign.
Sexuality education issues have now been integrated in the lower secondary curriculum. You must be aware that the Ministry of Education, Science, Technology and Sports is reviewing the lower the lower secondary curriculum. And again, using funds from our partners who have been able to input sexuality education issues in this curriculum.
We also have an output on the project that seeks to strengthen linkages between young people, educators, and service providers, that is SRH service providers. So we do implement a number of linkage activities that seeks to deliberately bring young people into contact and into engagement with SRH service providers, ranging from supporting them to understand where the services are, who are the service providers, what are the terms and conditions for the service delivery. So we engage them in youth-led participatory mapping to really let them understand what are the service, the resource points in their community.
And that alone is a sign of us contributing to the Young People Today campaign. And also we've made sure that the voices that young people bring out, the young people living in HIV bring out, are the voices that we want to see happen at the global level. So these are things that we've been trying to do to see that we're on the same pace with the stakeholders, and also we are doing work in line with the Young People Today campaign, but with support from UNESCO, the country office.
Young People Today, Time to Act Now campaign has the potential to change the course of the HIV epidemic in the Eastern and Southern Africa and make quality sexuality education and youth-friendly health services a reality to the young people.